You know, Brian, what I love about SGTM is how we have such a passion for trying to change the world, especially with 50% of the soil worldwide having been destroyed that within the last 50 to 100 years was farming. I mean, it's an incredible mission. You can see how so many companies are dumping chemicals on it, trying to try to bolster it, and it's the wrong approach. I mean, you and I are both here, I know, and I know your passion for this, and I have the same passion, is to get these chemicals out of our life and get it organic, get it in a way that we can reduce the water consumption and really change things. And how as you look at your passion for that, how does that fuel you every day?
Well, I like what you're saying, Barry, because many times we lack the knowledge in it, right? There's so much stuff going on that is causing so much pain and harm to our environment and our land, and we're ruined because of a lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't become aware, and that's what I love about SGTM.
Yeah.
That's what I love about so many people like Jimmy Houston, Paul Huber, and all these people that are coming together from different industries, coming together with the same mission, the same goal to restore those things that were dead, because the future is important.
Yeah, exactly right. And for me, it goes back multiple generations. My family has, when they first immigrated over 100 years ago to America, they got in the forest products industry and always had a garden at the same time. And so those are the same things that we're still in at Sustainable Green Team today. Right. But what's cool about it is I've been able to, over the last 15 or 20 years, as I've got the passion for gardening, I've learned so much. And then as I saw what could be really transformative with the Sustainable Green Team and our waterless garden soil, all of a sudden I realized it's really clicked and started to check a bunch of boxes for me. For instance, I remember a few years ago, I had this buddy of mine that was a gardener, and he was looking at my garden, and he says, Barry, it's really interesting. Over here, you got these really green, lush plants, and over here, these are like more of a faded green. What? He says, you know what? I brought in some fresh soil that had some organic stuff. So when I first heard about Sustainable Green Team, I realized, wait, this is now taking it to the next level. This is not only a better soil with all organic, but now I can reduce the water consumption. And to make that available to the 190 million gardeners that are out there through the United States and then worldwide, it's just such a passionate project, I know, for both of you and I.
For sure. I mean, you know, when you're looking at it, it's exactly what we stand for, right? Sustainability.
Yeah.
The Sustainable Green Team.
Yeah.
We stand for sustainability, and that's what we're doing with the waterless garden. It really is just a product that we believe, that we've been standing strong in, that is changing the mentality and the way that people do farming. The way that people do home gardening.
Yeah.
And it's just, and what I love about it, it's that it's for everyone.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
You can be a farmer and use it.
Yeah.
You could be a homeowner and use it.
Yeah.
You don't even have to have a big home, a big lawn, or anything like that. You can just be in an apartment and into gardening. The waterless garden and the many other products that SGTM is involved in is going to be able to change that. It's going to be able to do something great. It's something that's so interesting about it all, right? The Sustainable Green Team, we've been, especially our CEO, he's been in the mulch and garden industry for over 40 years.
Yeah.
They've been professionals in this. We look at products or like sustainable things like green waste. Green waste that, even in the name itself, waste, that is just not valuable. People that just look at it and they're like, this ain't worth anything. You know,
throw it in the landfill.
Yeah, and I love it. And that's what we're doing. We're bringing those things that many people have pushed to the side.
Yeah.
Many things that people have looked at and they say, this is trash. And they're trying to do all these other things that are actually like fertilizers.
Yeah.
They're trying to add stuff that many people think, this is great, this is all great, but it's causing harm.
Yeah.
It's causing harm. And we're able to say, hey, the good stuff is right over here.
Yeah.
What you saw was waste.
Yeah.
What you saw was gone and useless.
Yeah.
It's actually gold. And we're bringing it back to you.
Exactly right. It's so cool. I heard the phrase that we use a lot in the company, that we are going to heal the soil. Not just feed the soil, we're going to heal the soil. And I know for you and I, that means a lot, because this is all, sometimes it's about us. but sometimes it's about our kids
Yes.
and their kids. I became a grandparent this year for the very first time, and I look not only at my kids, I got 5 kids, what are they eating? You look at like that box of cereal and there's like 20 or 30 different ingredients, and most of them are chemicals, and you're thinking, what's going into all those things? And you do realize for our kids and our grandkids, their life is not going to be nearly as good with all those chemicals. So having this soil that comes from the organic products, a lot of ours comes from tree products, and that we put that back into the ground, heal the soil, and then bring it to people's gardens so for their families, they can go right from the garden to the table with whether it's herbs or tomatoes, even if somebody has just a little condominium. They can have 2 or 3 plants on there. They can grow their own basil, their own rosemary that they can put into their Italian food. It's not going to taste way better because it's coming right off of the shelf. In fact, it's funny. I used to have a farmer that I grew up with. He says, well, I'll never eat corn unless it's been picked within an hour. Because he had grown up raising corn and he knew the difference in the taste. When you get it right from your garden into the table, what a big difference. And then how much better you're going to be and your health is going to be over your lifetime. And then you multiply that by the next generation, the generation after, as we teach these habits to heal the soil and heal our bodies so that we can have the kind of lives that we want to have. I mean, it's a powerful mission that we're on.
Oh, it is. And something just to add to that, if anybody is ever around me for more than, I don't know, 30 seconds, they're gonna have to heard already me talking about my kids.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long or
Yeah.
anything like that. And you're exactly 100%, and we know that. What our kids are eating, what they're fed with, what we're putting inside of our system. And we're seeing in anything, I mean, you can do studies how health has just deteriorated. Younger age, kids that are getting cancer at such a young age. And the research has gone all the way back that it has to do with what they eat.
Yeah.
What they're putting in their bodies.
Yeah.
My kids, I have been blessed. God has blessed me with 2 incredible kids. And let me tell you, I'm going to do everything possible that I can to keep them safe and that they will have a future that is going to be strong and prosperous. And not only that, I can't wait to the day that I can say I have a grandbaby, believe it or not.
Is your garden struggling to stay hydrated? Meet Waterless Garden, the organic solution that saves water and boosts your garden's health. Packed with humus materials and trillions of beneficial microbes, Waterless Garden improves soil structure and increases water retention. Use less water, get better results, and watch your garden thrive. Waterless Garden. Less water, more life.